Good day. Today we're going to do lesson plan 13, grade 7, term 2, and the topic is solve measurement fraction problems. So it links to worksheet 38 in the DBE book. Then when we go back to the lesson plan, this is your link to the caps. Then you have your dictionary words. These words are very important to help learners to understand the lesson and for you as parent to support your child. I want you to pause and have a look at that. Then we're going to go to the mental mathematics. We're going to ask the 10 questions. You're going to pause it. You're going to come back and you're going to reveal the answers. You're going to mark it and then we're going to carry on with the next rest of the lesson. So let's quickly see, our introduction is then solve measurement fraction problems. So what we're going to need to revise is that 1 centimeter equals to 10 millimeters, 1 meter equals to 100 centimeters or 1,000 millimeters, and 1 kilometer equals to 1,000 meters. So I want you to pause here and revise it. You can also ask a few questions. So you can convert things from centimeters to millimeters, from meters to centimeters to millimeters, from kilometers to meters, or from meters to kilometers. Okay, so we're going to look at the concept development. So the concept development is then we're going to ask what is 1/2 of a centimeter. So we're going to write 1/2 of 1 centimeter. Of is then our multiplication symbol. So what we're going to do is we're going to say what is 1/2 of 10 millimeters, because it's easier for us to calculate it then. So we're going to convert it to 10 millimeters. We're going to say 1/2 and we're going to change the 10 millimeters to a fraction, and we're going to say 1 times 10 millimeters and 2 times 1 equals 2. You will see I skip a step here because by now it's easier for you and you understand that we need to multiply the top numbers and then here we have an imaginary 1 here at the bottom. So when we divide then 10 millimeters by 2, we got 5 millimeters. Let's look at the next one, 1/2 of a meter. So what we're first going to do is we're going to say 1/2 of 1 meter. We're going to convert the meter to millimeters. You can also convert it to centimeters like the one below. Then we're going to say 1/2 of 1,000 millimeters or 1/2 of 100 centimeters. And then we're going to divide it by 2 and we get 500 millimeters and 50 centimeters. So is 500 millimeters and 50 centimeters equal? Yes, of course it is. Then what we're going to do is we're going to do 1/2 of a kilometer. We're going to convert 1 kilometer into 1,000 meters. We're going to fill in the multiplication symbol. We multiply what we see as the top numbers. So we got 1,000 millimeters divided by 2, and that equals to 500 meters. So I want you to pause here and then go through this concept development. Then what I want you to do is I just want you to pause and read through the block below. It's very similar to what we did in the previous lesson. But this will include then capacity, it will include some mass. So these are all the type of words that we will get when we solve fractions through measurement. So I want you to pause and read through this. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to start with the homework activity. Again, it's with the homework activities, you have some examples to work through. So first work through the examples, pause there, work through the examples, and then what you do is you do the rest of the activity. So there's a lot of examples, a lot of activities, and then you're going to complete by looking at this table and you're going to complete the questions. Then you're going to do the problem solving, and then you got your extra activities again coming from old papers or test papers. And lastly, we're going to do the consolidation. If you've got all yeses, we carry on with the next section. If you've got no's, you need to revisit or revise certain aspects.